I'm sorry.
All right. Just a little technical difficulties on our end, so Andrea will be here in a second. You are on mute, Andrea, if you can hear
I
me.
think I just unmuted myself. Am I good?
Perfect.
My husband ran a Costco. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I got this. I'm good. Of course, you know, and no, I don't have this. We'll make do.
That's all right. You got it covered.
All right, yogis, we're gonna get started. I think we are good, so we're gonna get started on our mats. If you have your blocks or any books that you want to use, that might be useful for today's class. So feel free to grab that as well. We're going to get started in a child's pose. So start to bring your big toes together. Bring those knees nice and wide here. So my knees here are going to be at the outer edges of my mat. And then just start to recline forward, walk those hands forward, bring your forehead down to the mat. If you're feeling tight in your hips this evening or this afternoon, go ahead, bring your knees to touch, bring your sit bones back towards your heels, and then you can always bring your arms alongside behind you. So take a few moments here, settle into your space. Take a nice big inhale through your nose, and an open mouth exhale. Maybe wiggle around a little bit. Get comfortable in your posture here. Maybe give that third eye, that space in between your forehead, a nice little massage on your mat by wiggling it around, moving it around a little bit. And then start to draw your navel in, lift up through the pelvic floor. And then again, we're going to take an inhale through the nose, feeling them nice and full, pausing, and then big sigh out your mouth. And one final breath here. Inhale through your nose. Feel the rib cage start to expand. Pause. And big sigh out. Release all of that air. And then slowly begin to come into your tabletop position. So we're on our hands and our knees. Shoulders are stacked over wrists, hips over knees. And we're just going to flow through our cat-cow. So go ahead, drop that navel down. Seat curve the spine, gaze up. Inhale. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin and the tailbone for your cat pose. And inhale, come through for cow. Shoulders drawing down away from the ears. And in our cow pose, we want to make sure that we're tractioning the heels of the hands towards the knees here, just to get that chest forward a little bit more. And then as you exhale, round into that spine, tucking the chin and the tailbone. And this time we're tractioning the heels of the hands away from our knees. Go ahead, move through with your own breath a few more times. If you want to take any other movement, go ahead and do so as well. You can make some neck rolls or hip rolls. So take just a moment here. Notice what feels comfortable. Wake up that spine a little bit. Good. And then go ahead, take one more full round. After your next exhale, we're going to find that neutral position. Once again, hands and knees. Find that tabletop position. Keeping your hips stacked over your knees. Go ahead, walk your hands forward. Find your melting heart pose. Chest comes down towards the ground. Maybe the chin or the forehead touch the mat. It's okay if they're not there today, if it's not there. And then just start to soften the back of the heart. So that space right between the shoulder blades, find some relaxation there. Allow it to soften and relax. And see if you can bring your chest down towards the ground just another inch. Good, breathe. Feel that nice stretch in that upper body, the shoulders and the back, the arms, and even the armpits. And then go ahead, come back up through center, tabletop position, neutral position. We're going to take our right leg and we're just going to cross it back behind our left. So just start to press through that right heel here. That right leg is nice and straight, and that left knee is bent for that tabletop position. So now we're going to start to lift up that left hip. So we want to make sure it's not dropping down towards the ground. We want those hips to be in one straight line. Keep pressing through the right heel, draw the navel in towards the spine. Take a breath here, inhale. And then we're going to rainbow our right leg so that we bring the right leg so that the heel is in line with your left knee. So that right leg is nice and long off of the mat. And we're just going to drop the sit bones back towards the heels. So coming into a child's pose-like position. You're on your fingertips here, so we got a nice active upper body. And just breathe here, a couple breaths. Good, and then slowly back up, tabletop position, both knees bent. Other side, so start to straighten out that left leg this time, cross it back behind the right knee, press through that left heel, and then start to reach that right hip up towards the ceiling. Go draw your navel in, breathe here, couple breaths. Good, and then go ahead, inhale, rainbow out that leg. We're bringing that left foot down to the mat. The entire foot is pressing down into the ground. And then we're going to bring our sit bones back towards our heel. Straighten out our arms. Come onto your fingertips for that child's pose-like position. Breathe here. Take an inhale through your nose. And then exhale, relaxing a little deeper. And back up through center, tabletop position, hands and knees. Neutral spine, go ahead, inhale, reach your right arm high. Open up that chest, reach it up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, dive that right arm underneath your body, thread the needle close. So our right arm is reaching across the body. That left hand can stay right where it is if that's good. Can press the left hand into the mat. Open the chest up a little deeper. Or if it feels good, walk that left hand out in front of you. Or maybe find the bind here today. So maybe you start to wrap your left hand behind your back, reaching for your right hip. So take a moment, feel what's good for you this afternoon. And then take it there. Couple breaths. Softening. Good. One final round of breath here. Inhale through the nose. And then as you exhale, left hand comes next to your chest. Go ahead, inhale, open back up. Reach that right arm high. And then back to your tabletop position. From our tabletop position, we're going to come into a modified side plank. So we're going to rotate that left leg. So the left leg is going to be parallel to the top of the mat here. We're going to keep that left hand on the mat, and then our right hand's going to come to our right hip. Our right leg or our right foot can stay either on the mat, or if you want a little bit more, play with your balance, lift that foot off of the mat, and then flex the foot. Maybe start to reach that right arm high. Breathe here, draw your navel in, inhale. And as you exhale, dive your right arm underneath your body, reach back behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, dive it through. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, dive it all the way through and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right arm high. Go ahead, bring that right foot back down to the mat. We're going to come into gate pose. So start to stack your shoulders over your hips. Reach your left arm high. Inhale. As you exhale, start to just sweep that left arm across the body. Good. Draw the left shoulder back behind you. Breathe. Almost there. One more breath. Inhale. And then slowly back to your tabletop position, hands and knees. Neutral spine. And then this time we'll go ahead and inhale, reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, dive the left arm underneath the body, thread the needle pose. Bring that left cheek down to the mat. And then notice where you went on the other side. If you kept that right hand next to the chest, go ahead, keep it there. Maybe walk that right arm forward or take the bind, yogi's choice. And just close your eyes, take a few breaths in and out of the nose. Finding that Ujjayi breath here. So feel the constriction at the back of your throat. Notice that gentle hissing sound. And then use that noise to help you relax, help you calm your mind. Relax your thoughts. One more round of breath. Go ahead, start to bring the right hand next to the chest. Inhale, reach your left arm high, open back up. And tabletop position, hands and knees. And then from our tabletop again, we're gonna come into that modified side plank. This time the right leg, the lower right leg, the shin, and the calf are gonna come parallel to the top of the mat. We're keeping that right shoulder over the wrist. And then our right knee is underneath our hip here. So go ahead and reach that left arm high, draw your navel in. Maybe your left foot comes off of the mat here. Breathe, inhale. As you exhale, dive that left arm underneath your body, reach back behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive it through. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, dive it through. Hold here. We're pulsing, reaching back behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, inhale, left arm high. Bring that left foot back down to the mat and then come all the way up for your gate pose. Right arm comes up as the left hand comes down to the left thigh. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale, sweep that right arm across the body, reaching for the left side of the room. So then nice side stretch along the right side body. Breathe. Draw your navel in, inhale. And as you exhale, back to your tabletop position, hands and knees. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. Curl your toes under, sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal up the feet here a little bit, just walk the dog. Bend into one knee, reach the opposite heel down towards the mat. And make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide here. So we really want to engage those hands, pressing the thumb and the index finger down into the mat. Bring your ears in line with your forearms. Draw your navel in towards your spine. And then start to find some stillness here. Bring your gaze back in between your legs. Good. Reach your inner thighs towards the wall behind you as you reach your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Think about reaching your triceps out externally and bringing those bringing the biceps out externally and reaching the triceps in. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, hands walk back towards your feet, forward fold at the back of your mat. Feet are hip distance here. Grab a hold of your elbows and just sway side to side. Come into your ragdoll. And remember, you can always bend into your knees here. So if it feels better to bend into your knees, and if it feels better to keep your hands on the mat, keep your hands on the mat. Just start to sway and move side to side. Make sure the back of your neck is nice and long, and the crown of the head is heavy. Good. Shaking the body, the head, yes and no. A couple more times. And then find some stillness. Bring your hands to the mat, forward fold. As you inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back here, gaze down, navel to spine. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. Inhale all the way up, arms high. Inhale. As you exhale, willow over to the right. Draw that left shoulder back. Press through the outer edge of that left foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, willow over to the left. Draw that right shoulder back. Good, navel to spine. Inhale, arms high. And as you exhale, we're just drawing an imaginary line on the ceiling with our fingers and following with our gaze. So finding just a gentle back bend here. Good, couple more breaths. Inhale. And come all the way back up, neutral spine. And exhale, swan dive forward, fold hands to the mat, chest to thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, back to your downward facing dog. And then from your down dog, go ahead, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward, in between your hands, runner's lunge. So take your time to get here first. Our right foot is facing forward. We've got our right knee over the ankle. And then we're just gonna bring that right hand to the inside of the right foot. So both hands here are right now in the inside of the right foot. Keeping your right hand on the mat, go ahead and start to rotate first. Actually, start to rotate that left foot so that you've got a heel to heel or heel to arch alignment in your feet, just like you would for a warrior two pose. And then keep that right hand on the mat. Bring your left hand to your left hip. And just start to open up. If this is enough here, stay right where you are. If you're ready for more, you can start to reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. Stack your left shoulder over your right. Maybe come onto your fingertips, get some length here. Good, breathe. Keep that bend in the right knee. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead, bring your left hand down. Keep your legs just like they are. We're walking our hands towards the upper left-hand corner of the mat. So we've got like a down dog in the upper body, and then warrior two in our legs. Hold for just a couple breaths. Keep your ears in line with your forearms. Reach those sit bones back. Make sure you got the bend in that right knee, and then press through the outside edge of your left foot. Just one more full round of breath right where you are. And then go ahead, inhale, frame up that right foot, both feet face forward for your runner's lunge. Inhale your right leg up and back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale where you are in your down dog, and an open mouth exhale. Good. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, step it all the way through, runner's lunge. Making sure, once again, we've got that left knee over the ankle. Draw that left hip back behind you. Navel draws up towards the spine. And then both hands come to the inside of that left foot. We're going to rotate our right foot on the mat this time to find that heel to heel or heel to arch alignment, just like we do in our warrior two pose. So our left foot's facing forward, and then our right foot is facing the other edge of the mat, so the opposite edge of the mat. Go ahead, keep your left hand on the mat or on your block, right hand, right hip. Stay right here. If this is enough, you can start to rotate it open, bring your chest up towards the ceiling. If you're ready for more, go ahead and reach and open that right arm high. Maybe come onto your fingertips, open up a little bit more. Draw your navel in, breathe. Reach those sit bones back behind you, and then press through the outside edge of that right foot. One more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, right hand comes down. We're going to keep our feet just like they are and walk our hands to the upper right-hand corner of the mat. Keep reaching those sit bones back behind you, ears in line with your forearms, and just breathe. Maybe bend just another inch into that left knee because you can. Good, big inhale through your nose. Nice ujjayi exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And then next, inhale, go ahead, come on up. Walk your hands to frame up that left foot, runner's lunge. Good. Go ahead, inhale that left leg up and back, downward facing dog. Take another inhale through your nose here, and an open mouth exhale. And then go ahead, come onto your hands and your knees, tabletop position. Swing your legs over to one side, take a seat on your mat, and then bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let those knees get nice and wide for Baddha Konasana. Grab a hold of your feet and just start to wiggle around and make sure your sit bones are nice and grounded, get nice and tall. And remember, the closer the feet are towards the body, the more of a stretch you're going to feel in those inner hips or that groin area. So if you're feeling a little tight, just walk those feet a little bit away from the body. Take an inhale where you are, draw the navel in, and as you exhale, fold. Start to press your elbows into your leg, maybe moving it out a little bit, wiggling, and then beginning to find stillness. Good, holding and breathing, draw the navel in, take another in-breath, and with your exhale, folding it deeper, if it's available. And breathe. Nice big inhale, and ujjayi exhale. And then inhale, slowly start to come on up. Keep that left foot where it is. Bring your right leg long out in front of you. So your left foot's to the inner right thigh here. And we're going to square our torso off with that right leg. Go ahead, inhale your arms over your head, lengthen. Draw your navel in. And as you exhale, just go ahead, fold, grab a hold of whatever's available, whether it's the leg, the ankle, or the foot. And just hold and breathe. If you want a little bit more of a side stretch, you can bring that right hand to the inside of the right leg. So you're kind of using that hand or that leg as leverage to help you twist even deeper. And then you can start to reach that left arm across the body. So you'll feel a nice stretch along that left side body there. Draw the navel in, and maybe you can start to open up even more here, especially as you're starting to hold the posture and reach the chest up towards the ceiling. A couple more breaths. Draw the navel in, stretch it a little deeper with every exhale. Good, almost there. And then slowly come up out of it. Back to your neutral spine and switching up the legs here so your left leg goes long. Sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Square your torso off with that right leg or that left leg. And then inhale your arms over your head, draw your navel in. As you exhale, fold, either coming down and grabbing a hold of whatever's available. Or if you took the other option, go ahead, bring that left arm to the inside of the leg, opening up the body, reaching the chest up towards the ceiling, and then reach that right arm across the body. And keep using that leg as leverage into, or that arm as leverage into the leg here to twist even deeper. Softening that right shoulder away from the ear. Almost there, a couple breaths. Maybe stretching a little deeper with every exhale. And one more round of breath right where you are. And slowly inhale, come back up. Reach both legs out in front of you this time. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe remove some of the flesh from underneath the sit bones. Draw the navel in, arms overhead. Inhale. As you exhale, seated forward fold. Go ahead and reach again for either the legs, the ankle, or the foot. And this time you'll notice it's a little bit more challenging to reach further. So if you didn't come into it quite as far as you did with the one leg, don't worry about it. Take an inhale where you are, lengthen and fold, exhale. Navel draws in towards the spine. And then this is a great posture to kind of move with your breath here. So as you inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, just go ahead and fold a little deeper, especially as you start to hold the posture a little bit longer. Maybe start to notice that you can take it a little bit deeper. Make sure you're not forcing anything. If you feel a pinch in your low back, definitely back off of it a little bit, sit up a little bit. Just a couple more rounds of breath. And then slowly inhale all the way back up. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach your arms out in front of you. And then find a C curve in your spine. And then draw your navel in. So we want a nice engaged tight core here. Take an in breath. As you exhale, we're lowering all the way down towards the ground, one vertebra at a time. So nice and slow, taking your time to get there. Coming down as slow as you're able to. Good. And then once you're there, come to lying on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. And just make some small circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. Good. Find some stillness. And then we're going to bring the left foot to the mat. And bring the right ankle to the left thigh. So you've got that figure four shape in your legs. We're coming into that supine pigeon pose. So starting here, you can stay right where you are and just start to gently press that right hand into the right thigh, opening up that hip. If you're ready to take it a little bit deeper though, start to lift that left foot off of the mat. So both feet are flexed here, and then interlace your hands right behind your left leg. Use that right elbow to press into that right thigh, opening it up even deeper. Good, breathing where you are, inhale. Exhale, maybe pressing the elbow into the thigh, opening up even deeper. Breathe and hold. Softening your face, your shoulders, your mind. One more round of breath, inhale. And as you exhale, start to bring your arms long like the letter T. So hands in line with your shoulders. We're going to take it into a twist. So we're going to stack the right hip over the left and bring that right foot onto the mat. So that right knee's reaching up towards the ceiling here. And if you want a little bit more, take that left hand and just gently press the right thigh away from the body, the inner right thigh. Good, breathe. One more round of breath. Make sure that right shoulder stays rooted down. You can always place that right foot on a block if you need a little bit more height. And back up through center. And releasing that, switching out the feet. So right foot comes down to the mat, left ankle to right thigh. Again, you can stay right here and just gently press the thigh away from the body. If you're ready to go deeper, right foot comes off the mat. We'll interlace our hands behind the right thigh. Then lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, left elbow presses into the left thigh. Opening up that left side hip even deeper. Relax the shoulders here. So mindfully, just draw the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Take an in-breath. And then Ujjayi, exhale out the nose. Good, one more round of breath right where you are. And then we'll go ahead, bring our arms long like the letter T, hands in line with shoulders, and you start to stack the left hip over the right. Left foot comes down to the mat or to your block. And you can take that right hand this time, just gently press the thigh away from the body. Good. Left shoulder stays rooted down into the mat. And then gently come back onto your back, releasing out of that. Bring your knees into your chest. One more time, just a couple small circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. And finding some stillness. Keep your knees in your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forehead up towards the knees, curl into a tight ball, wind relieving pose. And then hold for one final inhale. As you exhale, all the way down to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Taking up room on your mat. Allow your feet to relax away from the midline of your body. Maybe tuck your shoulders underneath a little bit. Your shoulder blades get a little lift in the chest. We'll take 3 rounds of breath here as a group. So go ahead, inhale through your nose, fill up nice and full. Feel the rib cage expand. And open mouth, exhale. And again, inhale through the nose, filling up fully, completely. Pause at the top of the inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Release all that stale air. And one more final round of breath. Inhaling. Good. Filling up fully and completely. Pausing. And open mouth, exhale. Good. And start to bring some movement into the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Make circles with the wrists and the ankles. Move clockwise, counterclockwise. And then reach your arms over your head. Inhale, good morning stretch, reaching in opposite directions. And then gently make your way onto your right side, fetal position. Use that right forearm as a pillow. And slowly come all the way up. Take to your comfortable seated position. Crossing at your legs, sit up nice and tall, bring your hands to prayer heart center, gently close your eyes if you haven't done so already. Thank you all so much for coming to class this afternoon and allowing me to guide you through your yoga practice. It's always truly an honor to be here with you all practicing. Go ahead, bring your thumbs to your third eye, center your forehead. The love and the light in me humbly bows to the love and the light in all of you. Namaste.